How long will it take for the low tide to come
I don't
in?
know. An hour or two, tops?
Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. I don't even get an option of anything else? That's awesome.
As you sit down in the old, rusty
Oh.
playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in
No!
the sky, echoing like
Wait.
distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
I can stop Precarious World before I do the check. Okay, we're good. I want to hum a tune. Yeah, we'll put Fairweather on. Hold on. It looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Please, God.
The chew on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the
Oh
seaside.
my God, that's so
And the
sweet.
sunken car. The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So is your dad also, point to your eyes? The tide sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill?
Oh, yeah. He's thinking it through.
Therapeutic benefits too. Well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who'd you choose? Do you think I will ever find my gun? Yeah, actually, I want to ask that.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your
Your
head.
voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark
Detective,
now?
I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupri, Model 40.
His eyes turned
It
to
is
you.
a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the
Yes,
side?
41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Small fish, this one. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Coupri 41. Scoff. Stupid factory. I ain't guessing. District something? Precinct? Something municipal? You're getting a horrible... Oh, God, no. It's really hard not to do. Oh God, no! But I like
But it could
factory
also
made
be
a
the
mistake.
number of a police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing.
Oh,
Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do? No. Just no. Say no to this.
no,
Yes,
no.
your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
No, I mean seriously,
The
this is a
lieutenant
coincidence.
just shakes his head.
Oh God, it's mine! I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across a canal.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. How do we get it out? I can still fix it. They're not going to take me back after this, are they? The badge, the gun, now this! Things were going so well. We were just whistling
You can still
merrily.
whistle. Besides, the night will get darkest before the dawn.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
It looks skeptical.
Probably. Try definitely.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So she's gonna be
I'm
there
afraid
like
it will
that?
have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
They can
That
still
is
fix
very
it.
unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
He replies with a
You'd be
sigh.
lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor
Holy
carriage
shit.
costs 40,000 reals.
This
But in the
is
long
a
run, it still makes more
disaster.
sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
This is a
Let's face
disaster.
it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
He's avoiding your case. Are they gonna take me back after this, are
People
they?
are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
He's trying to cheer you up now.
People, yes, but not
Thanks, Half-Life. This badge, the gun does
The lieutenant
this.
adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth
More
thing?
precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever
Oh.
into the deepest of seas.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Oh.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Motorway south. The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild pale yonder for an unimaginable distance, forgetting until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat. Swallow in, and then it comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before, while aimlessly wandering the streets of Jamrock. A lost piece of the man you were. A dark hope.
All of the thought cabinet lines have been incredible. All intellect white checks are unlocked. Oh, that's nice. And +1 inland empire. Oh, that's really nice. I'll take that. Okay, we're gonna take the fair weather out so that we can keep working back on Precarious World since we're almost done with it. What all the checks did that open up? Ooh, okay, the tracks. Oh, wow. I wonder what that is. Oh, the knick-knack stand. Knick-knack stand. Oh, in the pawn shop. I guess Gaston didn't repo, even though it was an intellect one. The butter sign, but the butter sign's gone. Oh, I guess I didn't do all of them. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna save here because that was a lot. I hope the thought that came up that I missed because of this all starting is there again. Oh. Take a fuel canister. Come on, come back up. Yeah. The ice just off the coast crackles and shifting. Oh, my badge! We found my badge! Okay, we found my badge. Okay, we didn't just, like... It hasn't been entirely a fuck-up today. We found my badge. Oh, we can sell the fuel canister, maybe. A dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. The government issue red-dyed fuel oil inside looks much like paint, though it smells much, much worse. Oh, I want to see the jacket. Oh, United in black. plus the spirit decor, plus visual calculus for sharp eye. Black uniform jacket with RCM signature white rectangle on its right sleeve and backside. Letters inside the collar read LT and Lieutenant, probably. 2JFR. Jacket is of exceptional quality other than some minor wear and tear. Oh, so I never wear my jacket. That's nice. But I like mine because I like shivers. What just unlocked again? Interesting. I can't tell, but we'll find out, I guess. But now we want to go actually interact with it. A thin blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you, a younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside. Oh, and he's still doing the expression in the little tiny image.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my
At
badge!
least something good came out of all this.
The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hand. Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the
The
photo.
man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes.
Aw.
The photo is old, no doubt about that.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. Wake up the past and tell it to stay away. The bad times are here to stay.
Wake up the past and tell it to stay awake.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it and a shining watermark.
Harry
Harrier.
Dubois.
That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Everard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
But I don't want to be Harry Dubois.
Why? It's a cool name. I like it. Besides, you're
Aw.
Harry anyway. No one's ever called Harrier.
Okay, the fact that Kim likes it
He's
means
not
I'm more
going to
here
call
for
you
it.
Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not. The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
The rank?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is Lieutenant W.
A
Freighter?
lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
A W.
The
Freighter?
title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus your W. Freighter.
Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
I get that.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Yeah.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a decompage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are
Interesting.
the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kinks?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Wait, satellite
You are
officers.
given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior? So you've been putting up with me because we're of the same rank?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you're doing
Aww.
good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He smiles
He trusts
encouragingly.
you for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Fanning yourself. There was a post on a space online yesterday for a woman asking other ladies like, I'm a HEMA fan and fighter. I want to paint my mask. Do you have any suggestions? And the idea of a girl asking me to paint her sword fighting mask literally made me fan my face like I had the vapors. Thanks, that gives me hope. I'm afraid there are no ex-alcoholics. I don't want to get better. Yeah, thanks. That gives me
Good.
hope. Turn back to
Such
the
a
document.
small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
That's
Cereal.
just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Oh, okay. Date of issue.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well.
Doing well then. Yeah.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
Oh shit,
The
man.
case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter.
Huh.
The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
I feel that right now. Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks.
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Put the badge away. Well, okay, we have 2 skill points. What came? Oh, that's done. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that Monday list with like nothing. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Okay, so we gotta go find her. We've got stuff to do, but we're doing it. Okay. That should be everything over here for now, at least. And we can I'm gonna keep ditching and refusing my name until I find out if I'm allowed to be Tequila Sunset or not. I like the idea that I'm refusing it also because fucking I didn't like that Everett kept saying my name. Oh, what? Weird. Bow knot? Is that a bow tie? That's a postcard. Cold breeze is enough to make the walls, planks crake. You see a dark red chair in the dim light.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked
Yeah.
like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Hey, Kim, where are
In
we?
someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
What's the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
He looks at the chair gathering
Red
dust.
paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's with the red bow tie?
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes.
He sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit.
All right, let's move. All right, let's go. Oh, I feel observed. Let's go. What? Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Now I gotta see. Okay, the postcard. Postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into a blue cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out, no addressee. +2 drama. Bo, you're sure that wearing this tie is a statement. You're not sure what kind of statement, but that replaces the tie. Oh, the tie doesn't yell at me for taking it off? Okay, I figured it would yell at me. I want the drama. Fuck yeah. I look ridiculous. I look absolutely absurd. It's perfect. Oh. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Oh, people. Oh, we have so many people to talk to over here. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Cinder blocks charred a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on bench it.
Oh yeah, he doesn't let me sit. Alright, yeah, alright. Oh, there's so much to investigate. Speed. Oh, St. Baptiste speed. Nice. Okay, so I just get free speed. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on the bed. Intersolary trousers? +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. Moralist pants. Tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. Ah, speed. The bright orange medicine bottle declares itself brand name Preptide in sunny happy matters. Someone has lost the bottle, who cares? Okay, we have 2 points. Wait, we always, if there's a point available, we put it in shivers. Okay, I can't walk over that way. I do want to see if I can go back around and go up the rest of the coast before I go through the town. Ah, well, over here. White curtains have been drawn shut. No, actually, yeah, hold on. I'm curious. Because there was this shack that we walked around. We went through that. That goes down to the... Ah, pardon me, Kim. It goes down to where my car was. Yeah, I was just saying, I felt like there was more this way. Ah, there we go. Underside of this boat has recently been tarred. Oh, quick travel unlocked. That's so nice. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, this just loots me back. Okay. A wedding stone worn well and covered in rust. Money. Construction material. Whoever planned this house left in a hurry. What are these doing in the fish? Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots? The boat is floating freely in the water unmoored. Pile of money. The planks creak beneath your weight. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Oh, that's nice. Wait, what was that? +1 perception of view from above. Good old calf-length cavalry boots. Mount that horse and ride it into the night. The heel comes in handy too. It definitely makes some good 5 centimeters taller, but it could be that it's also making you sharper, more perceptive to your surroundings now that you've gained new perspective. I kind of like that, but I like my booties. Hello.
Hi, officer.
Ah! A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword and a scabbard hang by her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where exactly are we?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
She looks around. Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
The wind rattles her ears. I love that her earrings are just 3 fish hooks. I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
She gestures towards the fish nets. I'm looking for someone. Maybe can you help? What do you do around here? Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's the sword
factory
first.
sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation
From
tactics?
time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so
What makes you
effective?
think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that.
Oh my god, I love her.
That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her.
What?
Show her the wonder.
What?
Coach means the expression.
Behold, point to the expression on your face. I'm a proper man, believe me. True, most people I've met are scared. Behold. Her eyes meet yours and suddenly she starts laughing. It's hoarse as if she hasn't laughed in a while. Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
That's so sweet. Can I borrow that
No,
sword?
I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
Aw, well, so where are the men
Some
now?
went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why? If they're thick-headed.
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
Oh, her expression doesn't change. It's hard to say if it's a joke.
If it is, then why the melancholy?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
The harbour seawall endures the wash of the freezing waves. Many things wash up against it and onto the beaches of Revachol. Some inanimate, some just no longer alive. You shudder.
Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh, say no more. Wait
He
for her to
didn't respect
continue.
the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Oh, God.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Yeah, death is nothing. A shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the wades after him, nod sagely. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy.
Huh.
I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where two little kids are playing on what look like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better,
No!
drunk.
No!
Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days,
Hi.
putting your hand in the rain.
Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, man. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Huh.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
That's so sad. When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the wind settles, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror smooth
Kim's
sea,
presence makes it
far away
awkward.
from shore. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance, white sails.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now, I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Walks on the beach sound quite romantic. Interesting. What have you found? I never thought the sea brought in anything particularly interesting. All right, I think I get it. Wait, interesting. What have you
Wood,
found?
pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Oh, wow.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be
Rhetoric, I
weird
don't
to
like when
say
you're
them
coming up
all.
with that.
Choose wisely. Mines, mines. You need mine.
Physical instrument? Why are you telling me I need? Okay, I need to know about those human bodies. A mine. The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs. I need more info on it. Major narc. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? I need to know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest
Oh, I
in
shouldn't have
floaters.
asked about that. I feel bad
Seen
now.
enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
I'm looking for someone.
Let's
Maybe you
see.
can help?
Who are you looking for?
Also, yay, precarious world. Okay, I'm looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find. People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen, I haven't heard about those.
Two odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. You get the picture.
I do,
Oh,
yeah.
you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry. But apparently we don't
I
need those
love that.
anymore.
Landed gentry. The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife.
Wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else
Well,
right
how
now.
can I assist you then, officer?
Okay, we're not going to ask her on a date right now. That would be very awkward.
The precarious world.
So excited to see what this is.
How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves, pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
That's very interesting because I was just talking to someone about the concept in philosophy. It's called the crucible of necessity, which is that if you boil down basically any philosophical problem and quandary in life, it always comes down to either you do it or you kill yourself. Or more specifically, it's either, you can either keep playing or you can waste away. It's ascension or destruction. Critical success and failure thresholds are lower by 1. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so look at that. Now let me see if there are any of these that we want to like poop out or kick out and to replace with the other ones. Okay. Learning cap for perception is raised by 5 and speed gives psi. I kind of like that one. Learning cap for rhetoric is +5 and conceptualization, I like that one. Left-wing dialogue options give me XP, but minus visual calculus and minus authority. I think I might get rid of my communism. The XP from the conceptualization actual art degree is incredible. Jama's Vu has been incredible because that's more XP from orbs. Volumetric shit compressor is fine. We don't really need it. Oh yeah, copy of Apocalypse Cops is not going anywhere. Oh yeah, we want Aces High. Yeah, like then Suicide Crest. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I think it is sadly gonna be I get rid of either the shit compressor or you know what, yeah, I'm sorry, communism, I gotta forget you. Thought will be lost forever. Oh, I can't like put it back? I think eventually dropping communism is oddly appropriate. Though I don't know. I'm actually, yeah, volumetric shit compressor then. Yeah, it doesn't need to go. We don't need it. It really only works for when you're dealing with the body. Okay, which means we have Fairweather T500, this is for the armor. Rigorous self-critique, which is for apology cop. Magnesium-based life form. Anti-type. I think the fair weather one is the one that I'm curious about. Especially if we're gonna get the armor. What the one we want to get one that's we get money for all encyclopedia prompts. I just don't know when we get that. It's locked tight. Or if we will. You can't see into the house from this angle. Okay, that's where we went down from there. And this is where we came in from here. What is... Oh, pry bar. Come to me, my sweet. Actually, no. Keep the flashlight, drop the tar bag. Pry bar. Yes! Yeah, we'll just keep, because if it's always I don't find the tar if I don't have it in the hand. And the flashlight seems to be really helpful. The street sign is illegible beneath the graffito. Hard to see the details, the colors, and the colors all warm and welcoming or cozy though. A flower trough where nothing really grows, maybe in spring. Oh. It feels safe and warm in here, not like the outside. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Ruffled grouse taxidermy? Why did I steal that?
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I heard there was a girl who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
She looks
Where
alarmed.
did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Her portrait's really
She
cute.
doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into it. Its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last 2 words very carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand.
Oh,
You can break the castle. It's not very good.
I don't want to break her castle. Are you Lilianne's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
What's this? Show her the stuffed bird you took from the
It's
ceiling.
a grouse.
She yelped, smiling
You
proudly.
might be able to get on God's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
Thank you, suggestion, for telling me that I broke it. Yes, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds. Wait, I'm sorry. Gordy, what are you doing? What did you find? Gordy, what did you find? What did you find, Gordy? Just cat comes in here like fucking scratching everything like crazy. So you found a Skittle. Can I have it for someone who really likes some stuffed
Sure.
birds?
I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Okay, well, pleased to meet you, Lammy.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Aw,
Bye.
goodbye. The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. That's sweet. What is... Oh, let me see. The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. From a distance, it might just pass off as the real thing. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. Take the stuffed bird to Gart, find the gloves. Okay, well, thank you, little girl. She did say the twins are dumb or annoying.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches
I
his
love that
brother
the
kick
portrait's
stone
just mirrored.
with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Explains the other one, tongue still lolling out of his mouth. I already said
The
that.
stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. The stone kicking isn't even of very high caliber. Anyone can do that.
Children are stupid. Is Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys look
The
identical.
stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
The other one says that. Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
Yeah, I am, yes. And what are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting
Bye,
anything
kid.
here.
Bye, kids. Take care. You're terrible with kids. Oh, no, no. Oh.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We're troubles. We're Hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang. What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of
Oh.
trouble.
Of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago.
What?
You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM.
Oh.
Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there.
She points to the building behind
He
her.
was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about here?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I am totally an ill omen. It's what I've been telling everyone. The end is here.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on.
Aw.
What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her soapy thumb points towards the building behind her. How much is
I
it?
won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
There's this guy, Gart. He makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. I'm not sure if it's appropriate for the RCM to... Wait, hold on. You're just giving it
No
to
one
me?
is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
She tilts her head on the other side, pondering over something. There's this guy, Gart.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. They
Yeah.
might not look like much, but they are ours.
Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
Oh, you got yourself a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
The key appears from under her apron. She hands
Well,
it to you.
if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
What is in this fishing
Just
village?
us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's
Oh.
not even funny.
This place is pornographically
The
poor.
lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance.
The woman smiles cryptically.
Freedoms. Fits with the general ambiance here.
The lieutenant marks dryly and looks
Aye.
around.
Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless nothing.
Her eyes grow wide with glee. I'm lost too.
Oh, it seems to be a common theme these days.
Her expression betrays curiosity. I think I'm in the process of finding myself again. Maybe I should just stay lost, move here, and disappear completely. I'm in the process of
Isn't
finding
that
myself
what
again.
people always think when they are lost? Something I can do for you to find your way, officer?
There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Oh, it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
She looks towards the building to the south.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the
The
hospital?
goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drain. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Lillian and her kids already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
I haven't seen any drunks yet,
Sooner
though.
or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to
Oh,
find
well,
these
we
guys.
saw him. Is there a way to make a little money right
Here,
here?
for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
All right, that's another topic I'd like to
She
address.
nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.